So my sense was that if Jewish renewal will not be connected with the Baal Shem Tov, then we will lack a logon, if you will, you know. We had to be able to have a way of being connected with that, and that's the reason why I went to the Ukraine. How wonderful it was to come first to the grave of the Lev Yitzchak of Berditchev, and with him I had no trouble whatsoever. He has such wonderful teachings in which he is saying some things about the white letters of the Torah, and now when we see the feminist input into the way in which we do Torah, the white letters are beginning to also speak to us, and he was wonderful. In his day, he had made a prayer in Yiddish when Shabbos was over, so that people should say, God, von Abraham, von Yitzchak, von Yaakov, Vahit dein lieb Volk Yisrael, in simple Yiddish. When I came to the Baal Shem Tov, they now have a Hamasas Orchim, you have a place where you can stay the night, and I went to mikveh and I davened in the morning, and then I went to the grave with all the notes that people had given to me, and I was praying there, and when I began to pray for plugging in who we are to where he was, I wish I could say it, and if I were to say it in the language of Midrash, I would say that the Baal Shem Tov said to me, okay? But I don't want you to go woo-woo and have sort of a ghost coming out. It wasn't like this. I think it's the same way as it happened at Matan Torah, you know, a consciousness arose in me, in which the Baal Shem Tov, as it were, showed me that there is a flow that comes from God. And this flow gets us to respond. And there is a flow back, so it is like alternating current between us and between God. And that energizes everything that we do in relation to being with God. And then some people come and they say, we need to dam this up. It's not for everybody. It should be for only those people who follow this and believe that. You see how it got narrower and narrower and narrower, and then there are some people whom we didn't appoint, who have appointed themselves to be the ones who give the hechsher as to who can get something from that flow and who cannot. So the Baal Shem Tov showed me that he dug a channel so that the flow could be reopened again. And as it were, he said to me, you're doing the same thing. The flow was cut off, it was dammed, and you came and you opened things up. You're a good successor to what I started. And I felt that at that moment I got Smichah from the Baal Shem Tov. And all of you who have ever received Smichah through Ohala, I want you to know that you can count this as part of the chain of transmission from now on.